Hey, this is Steve Kwan here.
Hey, this is Matt Kwan.
This is not a regular episode. This is basically us begging you for stuff.
Yeah. Shameless plug.
Yeah. So we know, of course, that a lot of you guys have said repeatedly, man, I can't believe you guys give away all of this free content. How do you do it? How can we help? How can we support? Well, the good news is now we have a good answer for you. So we've spent a lot of time, as you can tell, trying to put together useful content and useful information for you guys over the last year. You know, there's been hundreds and hundreds of hours of effort on our side to put this stuff together. Additionally, you know, we've tried to provide extra content through our newsletter by taking your questions and answering. And anyone who's written into us knows that we always try to get back to you and help. And we've never really asked for much. I mean, you know, we've got our merch store, but that's kind of just like a thing more. It's about brand awareness than anything. But as you guys know, it's a pretty rocky time out there right now. I mean, at the moment, it is currently March 18th. And where we are, Canada is very much going into lockdown. So a state of emergency due to COVID-19 was just declared in our province today. A lot of people are off work, and it's pretty early at this point because people haven't started missing paychecks yet, but things are going to get really, really rough for all of us if we're not able to band together and to fix this. Now, of course, a big part of that is practicing social distancing and everything else that we can do on an individual level. But this time, Matt and I really need your help. You know, both of our gyms are closed. For Matt, it is his gym. It's his full-time job. So that's a major source of revenue that's been taken away. My wife, her work has been closed, so she's off as well. So times are pretty tight now. Now, we are obviously committed to continuing to give you guys quality content on a regular schedule. And actually, we would like to take this opportunity to even step it up and do more and to help you guys out more, because I know that we've all lost our regular training and you need something else to supplement it in the meantime. So we've got some ideas on how to do that and how to help you. But we can really only do that at this point if you can help us, because this is very much going to wind up becoming almost a job for us. And since their, you know, income is drying up in other streams, we definitely could use your assistance here.
Yeah, we definitely understand the hardships that this pandemic is bringing. And I know it's not really a good time to be asking for money, but Steve and I are planning on stepping up our efforts and offering premium content and continuing to put out new content and even renewing old content through this difficult time. So all we do is to ask you for your help, your continuous support, and your resources to keep the show going, because we are trying to, like Steve said, basically make this like a job in a way. So this is a difficult time for everyone, and you know, your support would be greatly appreciated so that we could still bring you the content that we give you and even more.
Yeah, and please don't take this as a guilt trip, of course. We understand that a lot of you are being impacted by this as well. There's going to be a lot of reduced income and a lot of job losses across the board. So we're going to do our best to continue doing what we do one way or the other. But if what we've provided has ever been of any benefit to you, then hopefully you can use this opportunity to just send a few bucks our way and repay the favor so that we can keep doing this and even step up the schedule to fill some of the holes that have probably been left by losing training. So the way that we've done this is we've set up a Patreon, something that Matt and I had been discussing for a long time. And a lot of people have come to us asking us to put together more content, to step it up. And it had just been a matter of when this became a priority. Well, the good news is it's a fucking priority now. So we are looking for ways that we can really take this initiative of ours and go beyond just podcast content and really turn this into an educational resource for you. So what we've done is we've put together a Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/BJJ Mental Models. Again, I'm pretty sure you can find that pretty easily. Patreon.com/BJJ Mental Models. If you have trouble finding that, you can just go to bjjmentalmodels.com, our website. There's a link right at the top. Or worst case scenario, just reach out to us on Facebook, Instagram, email, and we'll hook you up and get you in that direction. If you can go there, anything that you can pledge to help us out would be greatly appreciated. Now, for those who haven't used Patreon before, and I'm sure many, many of you have, basically the way that it works is it's a patronage system. It's like back in the day, you know, if you were a rich old dude and you liked an artist, you would basically pay that artist you'd like commission them on an ongoing basis to do work for you. So the way that Patreon works is if you're a fan of a content creator like us, you put aside a few bucks a month. It automatically just gets, taken from, I think it's mostly by credit card. So the payments come out automatically. We can collect that money and we can use that to basically continue to keep the show afloat and to create more extra premium content for the people who support us. So we've organized the Patreon into 3 different tiers. We've got a bronze medal tier. So if the most you can commit to us is say $5 a month, if you go there, what you'll get, in addition to, of course, helping us tremendously, is we'll also give you early access to the episodes that we release here. So Patreon has a private podcast feed, and if you are a patron of ours, then you will be able to go there and get content early. Normally, Matt and I record these episodes. It varies, but usually several weeks in advance. So if you sign up in that bronze tier, then we'll send those to you as soon as they're edited and ready to go. If you sign up for the next tier, the silver tier, which is $10 a month, then in addition to getting the episodes early, we're also going to put together some more structured and more detailed content for you guys. Now, exactly what this is going to look like, we'd like to hear from you to get some ideas. But what we're thinking about is either a deeper dive into the topics that we talk about on the podcast, so to really go deep into some of the things that you guys ask us about a lot, and also maybe to take some of these concepts that we've discussed over the years and break them down into almost like a structured course that you can use to really ramp up on some of these mental models. And if we get into, for example, competition planning and strategy, a lot of that is stuff that we would probably cover at that silver tier. Now, going beyond that, if you can really help us out, we've got a gold tier as well, which is $20 a month. Gold tier members get everything we've discussed, but they also get access to a monthly live Q&A or virtual seminar. Really, it's going to be up to you guys to tell us what is more valuable. We're open to either, but we want to have a more direct experience with you guys so that we can help answer any questions you have, troubleshoot any particular problems that you're having with your game. Or additionally, if you just want to see the ideas we're talking about in action, what we can do is we can basically give a virtual seminar and show you the way that we teach these concepts when we do a seminar in person at another school, or the way that we teach this stuff in class. I know many listeners have reached out to us and asked, hey, it would be awesome if there were some visual examples of how this is going to work. Well, that's what that gold tier is all about. We want to provide you guys with visual instruction as to how these concepts work in practice. So again, just to recap, there's a bronze, a silver, and a gold tier, but any support that you can provide to us is tremendously helpful. It is a very challenging time across the board. And again, if there's also anything that you want to see from us, or that you want us to focus on, I mean, as a patron, you kind of get first bidding rights, so that if there's something that you specifically want to ask about, you have bidding rights. You can get in touch with us and we will prioritize your request above what we normally get just through email.
Yeah. And like we said many times, it's a very challenging time right now. And standing together and helping each other out is kind of what we have to do to get through it. But if you're struggling to pay for groceries, we don't want your money. Please, only if you can support yourself comfortably, do we ask you of anything. If you're struggling to buy toilet paper, which we all are right now.
For reasons unrelated to finance, we're all struggling to buy toilet paper.
Yeah. Please take care of your family first, and then if you can donate some money to us for some awesome jiu-jitsu content, that would be greatly appreciated. And this has always sort of been a labor of love thing for Steve and I, but now
it's a labor of labor.
Yeah, now it's actually labor, and we do want to take it to the next level. But we just ask that we have your guys' ongoing support, and we can continue to do the show.
Definitely. So again, just one more time, that's patreon.com/BJJ Mental Models. And if you've got any questions or comments, or you want to know more about how this works, then please do reach out to us and let us know. Just one thing to advise on. For some of these things, such as the virtual seminars and for the extra educational content, we're going to unlock those once we get to a certain tier. And the reason why is because it takes a lot of time and actually money to put this stuff together. For example, if we want to do a virtual seminar, I've been looking into this, like the equipment and the software fees, they're not cheap. It's definitely not free. So we're only going to start providing those things above a certain tier once we get up to a certain level. But the good news is, I mean, we just launched this today, and I've only posted about this on social, and we've already got some great initial responses. But we do need, unfortunately, we need more. You know, it's expensive coming up in these times to, you know, to stay afloat and to take care of your family. And we really need to get escalated support there if we want to also escalate our commitment here.
Yeah. So if you've satisfied all your needs, food, water,
then satisfy
shelter,
our needs.
Yes, please. Then, only then, contribute to the show.
Definitely.
And we would really appreciate it. And for all those who have donated already, thank you so much. It really means a lot, and it just motivates us to do better.
Definitely. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Stay safe out there, guys. Bye-bye.